So there's a market metric out there that I want you to be aware of. This is one that is talked about a little bit, but I'm going to directly correlate it, bring it back to XRP in this video. And so this is a big, big thing. Now, this is not something that's going to move the needle in the next 5 minutes or tomorrow. This is a much bigger macro financial market indicator and notification that I want you to be aware of. But this is a positive thing because the last time that this happened, we saw all of crypto go up 2x. Yeah, we saw it double or more. Okay, so that's what is important here, and that you know this. So let's jump into this. Right now, crypto is really flat. XRP is down 0.35%. Crypto, as you see, is up 0.09. So again, as I said, flat. So this is what I wanted to share with you. So there is a thing out there called the M2 money supply. If you don't know what that is, I'm going to share that with you right here. So M2 is a broad measure of the U.S. money supply, including currency in circulation, checking accounts, savings accounts, money market funds, other short-term investments, etc. Okay. It is a key indicator used by economists and policymakers to track the amount of money in the economy and assess its potential impact on inflation, interest rates, and other economic factors. Okay, so back to this. So very quietly, there has been $210 billion injected since January. Again, M2 money supply. That is a month over month growth of approximately 0.42%. Where's the money going? Okay, it's not showing up in stocks. Bonds are flat. Real estate is stalled. Crypto has been beaten down, but not as bad as we've seen the decimation that's going on in the other respective financial markets. But crypto is showing some early signs of life. If you know how capital moves, money, this is your signal. Listen to this. The last time M2 spiked like this, adding that much to it and spike like this, Bitcoin doubled within months. All right. And I would take one step further and say crypto went up dramatically as we saw that play out as well. Nobody is going to knock on your front door and say, hey, this is the time. We are about to take off because of an M2 money supply spike. Nobody's going to tell you that. They're never going to directly correlate it and bring it back to XRP and bring it back to crypto. If they talk about it, they usually talk about it in the context of Bitcoin, things of that nature, or in the traditional financial markets. But M2 is a big, big deal. M2 rising equals risk appetite returning. Liquidity always finds a home. Liquidity coming back into XRP, coming back into crypto. Okay. So this is a thing. This is something you need to be aware of. Because again, what it really comes down to is it's the flow of money. It's the flow of capital. Okay. We had a lot of capital leave the market in November and December. A tremendous amount of that was retail investment dollars. They got spooked. Millions of people representing hundreds of billions of dollars left. They shouldn't have, but they did. They panicked. They left. So the M2 money supply tracks that, remember, as we said, what is M2? What is M2? Let's remind ourselves. It is a measure of the U.S. money supply, including currency in circulation, checking accounts, savings accounts, so forth. So there is now a injection going on. 210 billion has been injected since January. They're not going to announce it. They're not going to tell you that they're doing it. This is almost a whispering data point. I love this, but the data whispers first, right there where I highlighted that. The data whispers first. I think that is very, very true. A lot of these indicators, they don't come again. It's not like somebody's going to stand in your front yard and go, now is the time, okay, or knock on your front door. You have to be paying attention to some of these data points. And this one to me is a key one. And I really wanted to share this with you because I thought that this is extremely relevant to the fact that, look, XRP is one of the obviously primed cryptos out there. It has the best utility out there for what it does, for what Ripple does. In fact, in my opinion, better than Ethereum. Okay. And yes, I own Ethereum. I'm not slamming Ethereum. You get my point. There's a tremendous amount of utility that is easy to understand for people out there. There's going to be a lot of capital flowing into XRP. We will see this happen. Okay. You need to know that this is a thing. Okay. And that this is a big deal. So, before I let you go, I want to share with you, you can make even more money in crypto. So this is the XRP chart right here. This is a buy alert to a sell alert in 16 days up 20%. $1,000 bought here, sold here would have made you a profit of $206 in 16 days. But I got one better for you than this. Onyx Coin. You can set up as many alerts as you want. And by the way, the software runs on your phone. It runs on an iPhone, runs on Android. It doesn't matter where you want to run it. It runs on any computer. You can run it in multiple locations. I don't care. Okay. Software costs a little over $1 a day. I think it's like $1.15, $1.17 is what the software costs. Okay. There's a discount code down there in the link in the description. By the way, to get to the software, there's a link in the description right there below this video. Go check it out. But look, in 74 days, he gave a buy alert to a sell alert, 700% up. $2,000 bought here, sold here would have made you a profit of 14 grand in 74 days. 14 grand. What would you have done differently if you had an additional 14 grand in less than 3 months? Yeah. What would you have done differently? Okay. What could you do more with that money in your life? So we had a sell alert, and then we had another buy alert all the way up to that sell alert. In 19 days, we had another 200% up. $2,000 bought, another $4,000. Okay. So now you're at 18 grand in less than 4 months. You had a sell alert come in. So we didn't do anything because we didn't want to write it down 77%. Okay. Then we have another buy alert come in right there. That buy alert to there is 150%. Same $2,000 bought would have made you another $3,000. Over $20,000 in less than 5 months. That's what the software does. It tells you when to buy, and it more importantly tells you when to sell so that you can make as much profit as you want. Okay. Because that's the key. I'm going to challenge you. Didn't you come into the crypto market to make money? Aren't you here to make profits? Are you doing anything to help you with that? Do you have technology that runs on your iPhone or your Android or anywhere you want it that helps you know when to buy and sell any cryptos out there? It'll track any cryptos, and it'll actually give you little alerts. So on the thank you page you see after you join, there's a video here that shows you how to create these alerts. They're so simple to set up and get running, and you can tell it'll tell you for any crypto you want, buy and sell respectively. Okay. So that you can lock in that profit. And by the way, it also works for stocks. This is Tesla right here. Buy here, sell here, 70 days, 89%. And by the way, don't take a 50% loss. This is Tesla. See right there. It works on stocks too. So you get a 2-for-1 special here. Okay. So give it a look. All right. You have nothing to lose. You have, oh, by the way, let me show you this. So you have 30 days, no questions asked, money back guarantee. 30 days, nothing to lose here. So give it a look. Try it. Austin, I don't know about technology. I'm like, look, this is the thank you page. Everything here is set up for you. Like literally you're up and running in less than 20 minutes. Step-by-step tutorials on everything you need to do to set everything up. Okay. Right here. It's laid out for you. So I've done everything I can do. I've taken all the risk here. You have zero risk because you have that 30-day, no questions asked, money back guarantee. You want a refund? You simply let my team know and they will give you a refund. No questions asked. We don't care. We want you to try it because we know when you try it, you're going to love it. And again, for about $1 a day, it's about $1.15 is what it costs. You spend more than that on a cup of coffee. You spend more than that on junk that doesn't make you a penny. So why not invest in yourself and invest in your family and trying to make some even more money in this crypto game and even the stocks too. So try it down there. Links. All right. See you as well. And if you're on X, the links below this video is out as well. See you.